everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today we are doing another update on Gypsy Rose Blanchard because since she got out of prison on, Thursday, December 28th, things have been blowing up like I've never seen anything in the true crime world blow up before. So I have been watching her social media, you guys. I'm following on Instagram and I've been taking screenshots so I know what's going on because it is hard to keep track of. Okay, so earlier this week, she had 112,000 followers on Instagram. Now she, when I woke up on Friday morning, she had 3 million. And when I looked the night before, she had 2.5 or 2 point something. And today I've been watching it. And let me tell you guys, at 10:01 a.m. this morning, she had 4.8 million. 12:25, 4.9 million. 253, and right now, because it just double checked, 5 million. That's insane. Have you guys ever seen any kind of social media growth like that? I've never seen anything like that. Also, X is going a little bit slower for her, but like, whatever, X, Elon Musk, suck it, you know. And right now she's got 1.2 million followers on TikTok. So she does plan on using her platforms, she says, to be an advocate for creating awareness about Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which is actually now called factitious disorder imposed on another. That's the proper term through according to the Diagnostics and Statistic Manual of Mental Health Disorders, I think, DSM. So yeah, she is blowing up. She's got a 6-part series coming out on Lifetime, which I'm not usually a big Lifetime watcher, but I am going to be watching that because it's all interviews with her and it's something that she's promoting. And generally, if I'm going to consume true crime content, I've been making an effort to make sure that the subject that it's about is okay with that. So I actually really liked the act. I thought it was well done, but Gypsy Rose said that the producers, nobody ever contacted her letting her know it was made or getting her side of the story or getting her permission to tell the story. So I actually don't really support that many series now, but Mommy, Dead, and Dearest on HBO was really, really good. And if you want to get a comprehensive story of the Gypsy Rose's case and the murder of Dee Dee Blanchard, then I would highly suggest going and watching that documentary or listening to my podcast episode of That's So Effed Up. I also went very detailed into it in a podcast episode, which I did in April 2022. So just so everybody didn't have to go combing through, hundreds of episodes, literally. I did a re-release because, it was episode 91. So that is fresh on the feed on the podcast right now. I'm going to keep watching her Instagram because, just over 100,000, just over 110,000 at the start of the week. And now on Sunday afternoon, she's at 5 million. I mean, let me know if you guys have seen anybody get that kind of crazy growth. I know, some people on YouTube have gotten like, thousands of subs in a month and stuff, but I'm talking millions in days. So, yeah, let me know if you guys can think of anybody else that's happened to. I am going to be continuing to do short updates because I think that a lot is going to be unfolding over the next little bit. She's also got a book coming out that's coming out on January 9th, and it's called Released: Conversations on the Eve of Freedom. It's also something that Gypsy is promoting. So definitely, I think when we're consuming true crime, it's really good to listen to or watch the stuff that person is advocating to watch. Also, she's got a 3-night documentary event on Lifetime, which I have no idea where you can stream Lifetime, but it's called The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And pretty excited for that too. So I will be watching that and reporting on that. Also, are you guys wondering who this man is that she's married to? Because I sure as shit am. I never even heard that she got married in prison. I wasn't even aware of that. So his name is Ryan Scott Anderson. He's apparently a teacher for, let me double check because I don't want to say this right. Or I would like to say it right. I believe he's a teacher for people or children with special needs. So definitely going to be checking him more out. They look very happy on Instagram. But I definitely do want to find out more about him and let you guys know. And I know Gypsy's plan is to be advocating for awareness about fictitious disorder imposed on another. That's such a mouthful. FDIA. But yeah, most people do it. Most people do know it as Munchausen by proxy. And I know that she's going to be advocating for education about that a lot. She has said she's expressed great remorse. She has said that her mother did not deserve to die, that her mother deserved to be, sitting in prison like she had been, serving time for her crime. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think it eventually would have been a kill or be killed situation, perhaps. Like, if you listen to my episode that I did on the podcast, I talk about how Dee Dee Blanchard, Gypsy Rose's mom, is very strongly suspected of killing her own mother. And she told Gypsy Rose's dad, Rod, that she would die by the time she was in her late teens. So I wonder at what point would she have, the jig been too much up, or how much, at what point when Gypsy got too much out of her control would she have taken a fatal move. So yeah, I am going to be watching the documentaries, or the documentary. I'm going to be looking more deeply into who she's married to. She seems very happy. And yeah, I'm going to look into how he popped the question. It was in prison, what their wedding was like. So I will be back to let you guys know about that. And I'll keep letting you know about that follower count, because I'm taking screenshots because I'm fascinated. I've never seen a break in a case or a release from prison that generated so much interest. It does seem that her social following, from what I've seen so far, is overwhelmingly positive. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of hate follows because that's the world we live in. But it does seem like she's getting a lot of support, and that's something I've believed she's deserved from the beginning. It's definitely in 4 years of telling true crime stories, almost 400 episodes. It's definitely one of the worst cases of child abuse that I've ever heard of. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to the episode. That's so effed up. I'll put a link in the show notes. You can listen anywhere you find your podcasts. If you're more of a YouTube person, what's up, my YouTube people? I did an update with a kind of recap without going deeply into the case. Did that. Gosh, time flies. That was yesterday. So did that yesterday with Fallon. We talked a little bit about the case and a little bit about an interview that she did recently and some things that she had to say and a couple updates. And also, like I said, the HBO documentary Mommy Dead and Dearest is a wealth of information. I think it's really well told. As we all know, as documentary consumers, sometimes documentaries can be pretty biased. But I think this was a really good one. I would give it a binge because I do that on the podcast, or I haven't in a while, but I used to. I would go through a podcast and give it a binge or bust. And I would say Mommy Dearest, Mommy Dead and Dearest, binge. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to hear anything else, like if there's any other particular updates that you're really curious about. And, I'm here to do the digging because I've been following this case for about 5 years. And yeah, I'm gonna keep following it. And I'm also curious as to if you guys have any opinions on as to why this is blowing up so hard. I'm gonna check right now really quick one more time because I'm obsessive to see if it got to 5.1. No. Okay, not yet. But she did post a picture of her wedding ring 45 minutes ago. And I just found her husband's Instagram. His name's Ryan Anderson. It's at Ryan_S_Anderson, Anderson_. If you guys are interested in keeping up with them, I wouldn't have just doxed him like that if she didn't tag him. Oh my gosh, if she did not tag him in her post. So yeah, I'm going to be, you know what, you guys, I'm going to get wild and I'm going to reach out to Ryan, maybe see what's up, Gypsy, if you're watching, I'm a big supporter. I would love to talk to you. And yeah, you guys, hey, it's New Year's Eve. I'll be watching true crime documentaries. What will you guys be doing? Also, let me know in the comments. I'm responding to comments this year. That's a 2024 intention, my friends. Quicker responses to comments. Okay, so I will be back in the near future for more updates, and I hope you guys have pardon me. I hope you guys have a safe and fabulous New Year's Eve. And remember, no drinking and driving. It's dangerous. There's police out. And resolutions suck. It implies that there's a problem. Fuck that. You're beautiful. You're great. I'm going to make some New Year's intentions. Like I said, one of my intentions is to respond to comments quicker. Also, one of my intentions is to not drive myself into the ground making content. So while part of me is tempted to say daily Gypsy Rose updates, I don't think I have that in me. I don't have doing anything daily in me. You know, woof, you guys know. Anyways, go to tsfuthepodcast.com. We played Cult Bingo with the one-on-one cult that Gypsy was forced into with Dee Dee on our episode yesterday on YouTube. And boy, that Cult Bingo board was lit up like a Christmas tree. This fits all the criteria for a cult. So, one-on-one cults are a big thing. I'm super glad that Gypsy is going to be using her enormously quickly building platform to be spreading awareness more about this illness, because it's really fucked up. In case anybody doesn't know, it's a mental illness in which a caretaker, usually a mother, abuses a child, but sometimes it's elder abuse as well. In order to get sympathy from other people and in order to make themselves feel good, because they're caretaking. But it's mostly so that they can get attention. It's really fucked. And hi, Alex. Alex is in the house. And hi, Brendan and Brian and Cheryl and Sophia. And Cheryl. Yeah. So for my European friends, what's up? Happy 2024, Alex. Okay. I'm sorry. I know that UK is not European. My European and UK friends, and anybody that it's, midnight. I don't know. Fuck, time difference. Oh, it's less than an hour for Alex. Right. I can't do math. Well, that's awesome. That's crazy. I'll be in bed before 11. But you guys, thanks so much for joining. I'm going to go because I realize I don't like really watching more than 20-minute videos. So I'm going to try to keep my video shorter. All right, you guys, have a great night. Happy New Year. And thanks for coming. See you. Oh, and I got to say this really quick first. 2023 was great because I met you, Alex, back at you. 2024 will be better because we will only wear pink on Wednesdays. Yes. And Marcy, if you're on the replay crew, I will be wearing your shirt. I promise. And I'll promise to make, you know what? I have some Croc sandals I like. I'm not going to lie. But the Crocs with the holes, I solemnly swear to keep it a Croc for a year. And Pup Groomer will be continuing to grow as an advocate for service dogs and handlers and how they can be used for survivors of trauma. Yay. I love that. I think I'm actually kind of sad because the puppy that I was babysitting is gone and I have empty nest syndrome. And thanks for the hot tips on the grooming. And you guys, Pup Groomer has a YouTube channel. And so does Apostate Alex. A lot of you know that. So go follow them. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. And subscribe to the podcast. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.